What's up, everybody? If you're thinking about selling your house or your house is already on the market but it's not selling, this is the video for you. I'm going to share with you 22 years of experience in one short video of the 10 things you must remove from your house in order to get the most money when selling it. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. So don't take any of these suggestions personally. Just do it. You will be happy you did. And stay tuned until the end, because the last one almost cost my seller the entire deal. He was really upset. Spoiler alert, we did save it, but it was super stressful. So let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing you must remove from your house when selling it is anything of value, especially anything small enough that one could easily put it in their purse or a bag. Now this may seem obvious. You're like, of course, Caryn, I'm not gonna leave my money and my jewelry in my house when people are going through it. But I got a story for you. So when I was selling real estate in California before I moved back to Maryland, I listed this $2 million house with this great view of Laurel Canyon. Well, I was doing my open house and these two ladies came in. One of them came over to me and said, "Can you show me the property line overlooking the canyon?" So of course I said, sure, no problem. So I took her out on the balcony and I was showing her the property line. They were dressed really nice. I had no idea what they were up to. While I'm doing this, the other woman decided to steal all of these little super valuable statues that my clients had. She just swiped them all off the dresser and put them in her bag. I didn't even notice until it was too late. Let's just be real. If people have the intention of coming in and doing something bad, like stealing, they will find a way to distract the agent that's there and do what they're gonna do. To take my advice, remove anything of value, especially things that are small enough that someone can easily swipe them and put them in their bag. And while we're on it, the other thing you need to remove of value is any prescription medications. Remember Matthew Perry on Friends? In his autobiography, he wrote that when he was looking for meds, looking for opioids, he would go to open houses and look through all the medicine cabinets and steal any meds he could find. He said that's what he did. I'm sure he's not the only one. So do yourself a favor, just get rid of them. Put them in a safe, put them in a friend's house, put them in your car. I don't care where they are, but get them out of the house. Nothing of value, no prescription meds, especially anything that's small enough that someone could easily put in their bag. Next up is you need to remove absolutely everything from every single countertop in the kitchen and in all the bathrooms. And while you're in the bathrooms, go into the shower and get rid of all the shampoo and conditioner and soaps and razor blades, everything gone. Just put it underneath in a cabinet, but everything should be clean and free of any of your personal stuff. Now, sometimes I'll go into the primary bathroom if it's really nice and luxurious and stick a beautiful orchid in there or some candles next to the bathtub, something cute and properly staged and new, but nothing should be used or anywhere in the bathroom. As far as the kitchen, all countertops need to be cleared off. Maybe if you have a really nice fancy espresso machine, that can stay on the countertop, or a really beautiful knife set, maybe that can stay. But other than that, everything should be gone. Everything. Just put it underneath the sink neatly or store it away in the garage. But when people come into your house, the way they're really gonna see a beautiful, seamless kitchen is with all of the countertops completely empty. Okay, next up, let's talk about the walls in your house and your office space. My rule of thumb is no politics, no religion. Because remember our goal, it's to get you the most money for your home. So we don't want to turn off anyone. You just never know who's coming into your house, whether it's with a showing or an open house, who could be offended by your political affiliation or your religion. Remember, don't take this personally. Just remove it. Any evidence of politics or religion. Just to play it safe. As far as your office space, anything that has any personal information about you should be removed or locked up. I'm talking about taxes. I'm talking about any legal paperwork, any utility bills. Just get rid of it all. Don't give anyone any reason to dig a little deeper into your personal information. Also, a lot of people have their diplomas on their wall in their office. My opinion is take them down. Once again, you're just giving people more inside information about you. I just don't think it's safe. So just take it all down, lock it away. If the walls are looking empty, I'm sure your real estate agent will find something cute to put up or figure something out. I'd rather you guys just be safe, get it all out of the house, and remember, we don't want to offend anyone. We want to invite as many people into the home that can afford to buy it, and that's our goal. Number 4 is a big one. You need to completely declutter your house. When I'm with my sellers, I go through room by room and tell them what needs to go and what can stay and how we're going to organize the things that are staying. If you need a vision, think hotel rooms. Everything is nice and neat and has a place. And if you're wondering if you have too much stuff, you probably do. All the kids' toys, they need to be boxed up and put in a closet. If you have any baby gates or kids' gates around the house, they need to be taken off. You never want to constrict a space. So just go through your home room by room and take out a lot of the stuff. Any oversized furniture that's taking up too much space, that probably needs to go as well. Now, if you've already moved out and you're selling an empty house, I'm actually going to tell you the opposite. I strongly believe in staging a home. Empty rooms look smaller than furnished rooms. They just do. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. So if you're selling an empty house, please consider staging it, at least the main level and the primary bedroom. You don't really need to do any more than that, because it will sell your house faster, in my opinion, and it will look a lot better. Remember our goal, to get you the most money for your house. Number 5 is something a lot of people don't think about, but you don't want to cook with any strong spices at least 5 days or more before your house goes on the market. You just don't want any strong odors in the house, and they tend to linger. Remember our goal, we want to sell this house for the most money, so we don't want to turn off anyone, and sometimes a lot of these strong odors, they do turn people off. And please, I beg you, do not use those plug-in air fresheners. They smell terrible. They smell like chemicals, and a lot of times people think you're trying to cover something up. So just get your house deep cleaned before you put it on the market. If it's a nice day out, you could open a window and get some fresh air in there, but no strong spices when you're cooking, and none of those plug-in air fresheners. Number 6, remove any of those air purifying machines that a lot of us got during COVID. I know I've got one, but when you're going to sell your house, you just don't want those around your home, because it kind of reminds people, A, of what we went through during the pandemic, and also B, like, why do they need an air purifier? Are people sick here? Is there something wrong here? You'd be surprised at what goes through people's minds when they tour a house and they see those machines. Trust me, I'm just sharing my experience with you. Remove them. It's just not worth it. So put them in a box, put them in the garage. All air purifiers, air deodorizers, any of those machines, they gotta go. Number 7, I want you to go through your home and remove anything that is broken or torn or that doesn't convey to the buyer. This is really important. You don't want to have any things that don't work in your home, because it's going to come up in the inspection report or the walkthrough, and then you're going to have to renegotiate the price, and I don't want you to do that. So if something is broken, either fix it or replace it. If something is torn or doesn't look good, just remove it. As far as things that don't convey to the next buyer, if they're super cute, the buyer might fall in love with it, and then they come back for the walkthrough and it's not there, and they're disappointed, and you don't want that. I'll give you a true story. I had a seller once, she had these really, really cute coat hooks all around her house. They were appropriate for the rooms that we're in, and they really fit her style, and they really went with the house, but she was taking them with her. So I told her, rather than having a buyer fall in love with your cute style and then be disappointed when they're not there, let's just remove them now. We needed to patch up the holes anyway and do some touch-up painting, and it's just better. It's cleaner, you don't have to worry about it, they're already gone. So the next one has to do with pets. If you have pets, you need to find some place for your pets to go while you're selling your house. I know this sounds unrealistic, but some people are allergic to dogs or cats, and you certainly don't want any dog hair or cat hair around your house. You also don't want any evidence of pets. You don't want any crates. You don't want any dog bowls or toys. You just don't want to turn off anybody that could possibly be the buyer for your house. So I know this can be challenging, and it might be an additional cost to put them in a boarding place for the day or to a neighbor's house, but it's really important, because I've seen a lot of people get very turned off when they walk in and they see that an animal lives there and they just don't want anything to do with it. Remember the goal, to get you the most money for your house. So if we can find more than one person interested in buying it, it's gonna escalate that price up. So just keep this in mind and remove any evidence of pets in your home. Okay, only a couple more. So the next one has to do with your window treatments. If you have dark window treatments, dark curtains or dark blinds, they need to be changed out or removed. We want the house as light and bright as possible. If you have white blinds around your house, they're okay to stay, but make sure they're always horizontal, perfectly horizontal to let in the most light possible, or all the way up. It just depends on what you see outside your window. And also make sure they're all the same length and nothing ripped or broken around your house. So any dark window treatments, they're gone. Any light ones, if you're looking at your house and you don't see something great, just have them perfectly horizontal, or if you're looking at your house and it's a great view, have them all the way up. And finally, my last thing, I told you it's gonna be a quick video, but this is what happened to my cellar. So you wanna remove any evidence of mouse traps, ant traps, any of those black boxes, you know what I'm talking about, that have the mice poison in them, from your house. Make sure you check your laundry room, your garage. And here's the story, because I want to make sure you check your access panels. When I was selling this house, I told my sellers everything I'm telling you guys today. They did everything right. We got a great offer. Well, the buyers are doing their inspection, and guess what? The inspector opened up a little access panel, and inside was a dead little mouse. Buyers were completely freaked out. I know some of you are thinking, what's the big deal? People have mice in the winter, like it's not a big deal. Well, some people think it's a really big deal because they get very scared, and these buyers were terrified. They wanted to cancel the contract. They couldn't believe it. My seller was so upset because they were so careful. We ended up resolving it. We gave them a year contract with a pest company, and it all worked out in the end. But I don't want you guys to have to go through that. So go through your house, you may have forgotten where you put them, and just get rid of any evidence of mice, ants, bugs, anything you can think of, and all the traps and poison and all that stuff. Get it out of the house. So there you have it, my top 10 things you must remove from your house when selling it. If you are thinking about selling your house here in the DC area and you want me to come by and go through the rooms with you, I am happy to do that. Just send me an email or a text and we'll make an appointment, and I'm happy to come by. If you are anywhere else in the country and you want a recommendation of an experienced, vetted real estate agent that can help you with all of these things, and you want us to help you find that person, just fill out that very short form. The link is in the pinned comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I really want you guys to win in this market. I want you to get the most money for your house, and these 10 simple things can help you achieve that goal. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Bye.